back to Weekly Korean Live class. My name is 케이준. 안녕하세요, 케이준입니다. And 안녕하세요, 침침입니다. Hello, Kishore, Pratisha, Chris, Nikhil, Emily, and Powell. Welcome back to our regular Thursday class. And today we are going to talk about how to use basic greetings in Korean. Plus, we will learn something very important, which is politeness levels. Yes, did you know that there are several kinds of politeness levels in Korean? Well, let me make it simple. There are three. If you trying to be really strict about that, there are more. But, well, in daily life, in usual life, in normal life, you just need to know these three politeness levels. And I'm going to introduce these politeness levels, plus when to use, whom to use, etc. This lesson will be very important because, well, first, greeting itself is important. Second, the politeness level is what beginners, or in general, all the Korean learners are so confused about. So if you learn these levels correctly, properly from the beginning, well, your life will be much easier. Awesome. And Pura and Philistas, Nikhil, Veronique, hello, welcome. And Kailon, yes, you are the first person on Facebook. Okay, so before starting our lesson, I want to talk about this quickly. Did you know that we have this? Private classes on Korean Class 101 is all thanks to you who requested this lesson, because a lot of people said, hey, I love to talk to a native Korean teacher 101 so I can learn Korean at my pace and my own speed without worrying about anything. Because the teacher will make your own curriculums and help you any problems that you have, right? That's why we have the live private classes, so you can talk to our Korean teachers 101. And you can choose 30 minutes or 6 minutes. It's up to you. Check out the link in the description. I hope you will enjoy learning Korean with us. With this, you can meet Korean teachers. You will have full access to our Premium Plus subscription, which means you can talk to the teachers anytime you want to using our messengers, and thousands of Korean lessons are unlocked for you. So enjoy. Okay, so more students are joining. That's awesome. Yes. The main reason for these advertisements is actually to wait for more students. And Stefan, 안녕하세요. Nancy, 안녕하세요. And Uja, Trevon. And now, I think we are all excited and ready to learn Korean, right? So I prepared a dialogue. So please listen to the dialogue carefully and see how much you understand. So let's go.
선생님, 안녕하세요.
마크 씨, 안녕하세요.
How much did you understand? If you are my regular student, you probably understand most of them. Because first, this, Mark said, 선생님, 안녕하세요. 선생님, 안녕하세요. And she said, 마크 씨, 안녕하세요. 마크 씨, 안녕하세요. John. And when I start my lesson, I always start with this Korean expression. 안녕하세요. 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 And it means hello. And most of you call me 선생님, right? 선생님, it means teacher, teacher. 선생님, teacher, teacher. And I know in some countries they call teacher's name like Miss, I don't know, or Mr. Chim Chim, Mr. Chim Chim, or they call teacher's name. But in Korean, mostly we don't really call teacher's name, but we use this word, 선생님, which is a job title. So 선생님, teacher, this is the most common one, instead of saying the name. So, okay, so I'm sure you're familiar with this. So, 선생님, teacher, 안녕하세요, hello. And now we have this, 마크 씨, 안녕하세요. What? Emily and Pura, exactly, you know the meaning. And 마크 씨 means Mr. Mark, Mr. Mark, 안녕하세요, hello, Mr. Mark, hello, or Mark, hello. 씨, here, do you see this? 씨, this is honorific title. So if you really want to translate it to English, it will be like Mr., Miss, well, yes. But it's not that much formal. So, well, you can use it in informal situation if you are not so close to someone. So, 마크 is the name of person. And in English, it's Mark. But we don't have the R sound in Korean. So, instead of Mark, we say 마크. This is how we say it. 마크 씨, so it's Miss Mark. Why did I put 마크 씨 here if it's not too formal? It's because in Korean, we don't call someone by their name only. Like 마크, 안녕하세요. Well, actually that happens for foreigners because foreigner name in English, we know that there's no like honorific titles. So we kind of follow the Western way or like foreign way. But in Korea, especially when you use a Korean name, we put some title. It can be the job title like 의사 선생님, it means doctor. 의사 선생님, or 사장님 means president, or any job title. So we usually call someone by their job title or their position like uncle, 삼촌, or 큰아버지, 큰아빠. These are all uncles in Korean, so we call their title. So we don't really use their names. So honestly, many people don't even know their uncle's name, aunt's name, because we just call uncle or aunt. So just like that, title, honorific title, job title, or their title in the family members is very important. And if you don't really have the title, for example, they are now in the classroom, so there's not exactly the title, then very often we use this general title, which is 씨. So 마크 씨, 안녕하세요. Mr. Mark, hello. So the meaning is very simple. It just means hello teacher, hello Mark. And did you notice something? The word order is different. Yes, in English you say hello teacher, hello Mark is more natural. But in Korean, we say 선생님, teacher, hello. 선생님, 안녕하세요. Teacher, hello. Mark, hello. 마크 씨, 안녕하세요. So the other way is also okay. Hello, teacher, as in 안녕하세요, 선생님. Or 안녕하세요, 마크 씨 is okay. But more common one is name and say hello. Word order is different. Okay. Another thing that I want to say is this. Do you know this expression? 안녕하십니까? 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 So this is a formal way to say hello. Formal, which means, yes, I use this expression when I'm in a business meeting or when I'm at work or when I'm having a presentation in front of many people, so I want to be formal. So this is a formal expression. Or maybe news announcers will use this expression because usually in the news, I think it's same in your country, but they use formal language. So 안녕하십니까? 안녕하십니까? So 짠. This is a formal way. And do we use this a lot in daily life? Personally in my life, I don't really use it. Yeah, when I meet other people, I don't use it. But soon I'll introduce 3 different expressions to say hello and when to use it. But in general, 안녕하세요 is much more common. 안녕하세요. Pratisha, yes, formal expression is 안녕하십니까? And Kuldeep, good morning, good morning. And 오빠 힘들어. 안녕하세요. So you're tiring. No, you're tired. You're tired. Stephanie, yes. Okay, so please remember the word order is different. In English, you put the name after the expression, but in Korean, we put the name before the expression. Of course, you can put it at the end too, but I think the more common one is put the name first. And there is another variation I prepared for you. Da-da-da-da-dan. 짜잔. Well, she's another student in the class. So she's saying, 안녕하세요. 안녕하세요. And this teacher is saying, 안녕하세요. 안녕하세요. So now they are not using name. So 안녕하세요 is completely okay. I noticed in English, they tend to put the name. Maybe that sounds more like friendly. Like even in the email, like, hi Karen or hi teacher, hi Chim Chim. Like they often put name, but in Korean, we often omit the name. We often omit it. So maybe in English, if I don't put the name and just say hello, hi, maybe sounds a little bit cold, but in Korean, it's completely okay. So don't worry. And 아차, nice program. Thank you. 고마워요. Okay, and another expression is this. 짠. 선생님, 안녕하세요. Now you know it. Teacher, hello. And teacher is saying, 벤, 안녕. 벤, 안녕. She's speaking informally. 안녕. Why? Why is she speaking politely with Karen, but not with Ben? What happens? What happens? Well, it's very simple. This Karen is an adult. So usually, between adults, they use polite language. Even in the classroom. Classroom is, well, for the teachers, she's at work. So she doesn't have to be super duper formal. Well, some teachers are formal, but she doesn't have to be super duper formal, but she can be friendly using this polite form with you. But Ben, in this setting, he's very young. I think he's a teenager. And in that case, the adult often use this kind of informal language simply because it sounds more intimate. It sounds more friendly. So, 벤 안녕, 안녕. But in my case, I try to use this polite form. Polite form. Okay, so as you understand, the meaning is simple. 안녕하세요, hello. 안녕하세요, 안녕하세요 means hello. 선생님, 안녕하세요. Teacher, hello. 벤, 안녕, it means like hi. It's very informal, casual. Okay, so please remember, you can use 안녕하세요 without the name, which is completely natural, which doesn't sound cold, doesn't sound rude, mean at all. So it's okay in Korean. And 짠, 안녕. This is an expression which is very informal and casual. Plus, did you know 안녕 has another meaning? 안녕 has another meaning which means bye. So when you want to say casually bye or hello, bye, hi, it's 안녕. 안녕 will save your life. So very simple. Okay, so 짠, this is a keyword for today. So 선생님, 선생님 means teacher and 안녕하세요 means hello, and this is very standard. I think if you know some Korean or if you watched Korean dramas, you already heard this 안녕하세요 thousands of times because this is the most common way to say hello. Not formal, not too informal, which is standard. Standard but still polite. 안녕하세요. So if you are an absolute beginner and you can remember just one expression, then I would definitely recommend 안녕하세요 to remember. And 안녕 is casual. And remember this. 안녕하십니까? 안녕하십니까? This is formal. Formal. 안녕. Informal. Or more like casual. 안녕하세요 means polite. So it's very confusing between 안녕하세요 and 안녕하십니까, right? Because polite and formal, what's the difference? Polite means you can use it in informal setting, like in the party or on the street. You don't have to be too formal. Formal is more like related to professional or professional atmosphere or more like serious atmosphere. But 안녕하세요 is, well, you can use in casual situation, but still sounds polite. Practice exactly. 안녕, 안녕하세요, 안녕하십니까? So, when can you use 안녕? I said this informal, but when can I use this informal expression? Now you and I, my viewers, are so friendly. Now we have good relationship. Now can I use 안녕? Yes, you can use 안녕, but more naturally, you will be using 안녕하세요. 안녕하세요. Then when can I use 안녕? 안녕 is used between very close friends when you use informal language. Very close friends, like we are at the same age. Or even you're not the same age, but maybe someone is like 1 year older, 2, 3 years older, but you're really, really, really close. Really, really close. So you don't have to be like, you don't have to show your respect or anything. Then we use informal words. Then how can I distinguish informal and polite situation? The simple way is if someone at similar age as you say informal language, then you use informal language too. That is the safest way because as a native speaker, we can distinguish, maybe I can use informal language and formal language. But for foreigners, especially if you are like first year in Korea, it's very difficult to distinguish the situation. Like, can I use polite language or should I use informal language? Yes, it's very hard. So if a native Korean speaker who is at a similar age as you, like maybe 1 year younger or 1 year older, 2 years, 3 years, similar as you, use informal language, then it's okay to use informal language. Or if they keep using polite language, use polite language. So, or you can ask a question. 말 놔도 돼요? 말 놔도 돼요? It means, can I use a casual language? But this one, please be careful. Some people might feel like, why? Why? So if some old people or someone at a higher position said, 말 놔도 돼, it means you can use informal language, then feel free to use informal language. Or of course you can ask it yourself first, but I think safest way is wait for the native speakers. But of course, if you think it's a good relationship, you can ask this. Smiling. Okay. Then 안녕하세요 is standard. So, well, if you meet someone on the street or if you meet someone on the in the apartment building that you are living, like they are neighbors, then use the standard one, this polite one. Or maybe you met the friends' parents or friends' friends or if you met I don't know, friends, relatives, or your classmates, brother and sisters, classmates, siblings, then unless they're kids, children so young, it's safe to use this normal form. The first one, this first one. The second one is, as I mentioned, is to be used between very close people, like family members. But I don't even use this informal form to my father. I use a polite form to my father. But to my mom, I use the informal form because that's what my parents ask me to do that. So it depends on the family. But yes, and I use informal language to my siblings, of course, my brother, and my relatives too. My relatives, my cousins, not my uncle or aunt, but my cousins, I use informal. Informal language, as I just mentioned, business meeting, at work, and presentation, in the news, formal one. Okay. Great. And 코아티 괜찮아요. I'm just sharing the Korean culture, and honestly, for me, the casual language or formal polite language is totally fine. It's just, I'm just sharing, the Korean culture. So in case you meet other Korean people, they understand it. Okay, and 가일론 괜찮아요. Awesome. Okay, so 짜자자자잔. There are other expressions to say hello, which is this. 좋은 아침이에요. 좋은 means good. Good. 아침, this. 아침 means morning. And 이에요. 이에요 means is. So it literally means it is a good morning. 좋은 아침이에요. 좋은 아침이에요. Or 좋은 아침. Or some people also say good morning. Or some people even write it good morning. But well, the correct one is this one, but I'm just sharing what you will see in Korea. Like, these are all good mornings. But you know what? These are not as common as 안녕하세요. I know some people are using that, but this is not so common. I'm sorry, but some textbooks still teach it because, well, it is used, but not so commonly. Okay, and I mentioned in a previous lesson, 안녕하세요 is from 안녕하다. It means to be in peace, to be well, and it was a question before, like, are you well? Are you in peace? Is everything okay? 안녕하세요? 안녕하십니까? It used to be a question, but now nobody is using it as a question. It's just a fixed expression. We don't really mean, oh, I want to know if you are well. I want to know if you're in peace. We don't use that way anymore. So, although it was a question before, as in 안녕하세요, now we just use it with period very often at the end. But you will still see Korean people using with a question mark at the end of the sentence because, well, that was the origin. Okay, great. And another thing that I want to mention is this, including names in greetings. So, 짠. Yes, you can put it. More often we put the name before the expression. Not only hello, but other expressions too. Like, how are you? Hey, Karen, how are you? How are you, Karen? We put name first and say the expression. And you can put it after the expression. You can put name after the expression too. But more common one is this. And 코아티, that's a good question. Have you ever seen this? 안녕. 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 This one is slang. So I would never use it in to someone who I met for the first time or informal situation. 안녕, it sounds like this person is childish. But you know, between friends, we can be childish, we can be weird, we can be strange. I mean, between friends, we do many things. So I use this as kind of like friendly way to say hello between friends. Friends. 안녕, 안녕. I think 안녕 is used more commonly between females. 안녕, but again, please use it between close friends. Otherwise, oh, this person is an adult but too childish. So 안녕, 안녕. Teresa, hello. Okay, so as you probably know, 짠, 짜자자잔, we do the quiz show in the lesson every week. And I prepare the quiz for you. So please join it by scan this QR code or click the link in the description. Or if you're on Facebook, the link is here or somewhere. It's super fun and it's perfect, great, amazing way to review what you learned today. So join it. I think you understand the lesson very well. So I'm sure the quiz show will have, you will have no problem in the quiz show. I think you will get perfect scores. So please join it. Now I'm waiting for that. By the way, not only the quiz show, did you see this slide that I shared with the images of Karen's face or some dialogue, the meaning or exercises? These are all in the PDF lesson pack, as you see here. So please check out the link in the description or QR code it. Because it's completely free if you are a Korean Class 101 member. And some people say, hey, I cannot download it or I cannot join the quiz show. Because you need to be a member of Korean Class 101, and joining Korean Class 101 as a member is completely free. We do have the paid membership, but to join this quiz show, you don't need it. You don't need a paid membership. Okay, 쿼티 산타예요. Oh, all right, you are here, Santa Claus. So I'm waiting for the students. And 짱 쿼티 씨 Santa Claus. 니킬 고마워요. And 니킬 she is smiling. And twice kept Ermi wiped. I don't know how to read it, but okay. Let me make it short. Twice. Twice is crying now somehow. And Pratisha is smiling with pinky face. And Trevon, why? Do you feel cold there? Why are you choosing a muffler? Okay, so while waiting for more students, let me quickly review what we learned today. So we learned 3 different expressions, which is 안녕하세요. It's a standard, polite expression to say hello. Second expression is 안녕, 안녕. 안녕 is a casual way to say hello. Third one is 안녕하십니까. 안녕하십니까. Formal way to say hello. Very often, you see the expression with you at the end. You, such as 안녕하세요, 안녕하세요. This is a polite expression and standard polite expression. And you sometimes see the expression ending with 니까, or 니다. These are the formal one. Be careful. These are the formal one. And you is the most common one. So try to learn the you form. And 쿼티 is our marketing staff. 쿼티 said, please join too. 프로아, please join it. Yes. And Powell was sweating. And Uja, I'm sure it's gonna take at least 3 years to learn Korean. Well, it depends on your goal. If you just want to know the basic expression, well, now I'm doing the 15 weeks Korean lesson, 15 weeks Korean challenge, and that's enough for the basic expressions. But if you want to speak like me, yes, you will need several years. And Zoe, thank you too. Okay, so I'm starting the quiz. So good luck, everyone. So today we have 6 or 7 quizzes. So how do you say hello in Korean? So please choose one of the answers among these 4 expressions. Maybe this is too small for you, so I read out the expression for you. First, I read it. 안녕하세요. 안녕하세요. Second, 감사합니다. 감사합니다. And 반갑습니다. 반갑습니다. 잘 지내요. 잘 지내요. So the answer is just one. There's just one answer. So please choose one of them. And if you're not in the quiz show, please let me know in the comment section too. Okay. And Archie, Korea follows SOV, subject, object, and verb. Exactly. In Korean, we put the verb or adjective at the end of the sentence. It's very important. And objects comes before a verb. Yes. And also another tip is we often omit. Very often omit the subject. Like I, you. Like I eat an apple. You drink water. We omit I or you in the sentences because it's simpler. Okay, what is the answer? 짜자잔. Excellent. Everyone is correct. So hello in Korean is 안녕하세요. 안녕하세요. Pratisha, Emily. Very good. And exactly, some people choose some people choose the images like, oh, this dog is so cute. But please choose the correct answer, not the cutest emoticon. Okay, so wow, in the first quiz, 트레이봉 answered the fastest. Please remember, if you answer fast, you get more scores. Okay, let's go. The next question is this. Match the Korean words to their politeness level. Politeness level. Remember, there are 3 kinds of levels. So I read the text here first because I think the text is too small for you if you watch this video on mobile, right? So first word is this, 안녕. 안녕. Second one is 안녕하세요. 안녕하세요. Third one is 안녕하십니까. 안녕하십니까. And there are politeness levels here. First, polite. Polite is standard polite. Second, formal. Formal. So you can use it at business meeting or formal situation. And third, informal. Informal is more like casual. 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 Please match the correct number and alphabet. So 1, 2, 3, A, B, C. And thank you, Camille, for tagging your friends, Christopher, Meland, Nadera. Hope they're all joining. And Kylon, excellent. You are correct. And Emily, you are right. So Jan, do you see this? 안녕, 안녕. 안녕 means informal. I mean, it's hello, informally. And 안녕하세요 is polite way to say hello, standard polite. Next one, 안녕하십니까 is formal. And I think it's very similar in English, but when a phrase is short, usually that's very informal. That's like casual informal. And when the sentence is long, usually that's formal. Just like I would say, give me water. Give me water. Maybe I think this is very informal, right? Give me water. But please give me water. Please, maybe that's more polite than give me water. And maybe formally, I wonder if you can give me some water. Or I wonder if I can get some water. Like when the sentence gets longer, it's polite. It's similar. 안녕, short, informal. 안녕하세요, just 5 syllables, polite. 안녕하십니까, 6 syllables, formal. So let's see who's got the most scores. Wow, Trayvon, you're so strong. And Pratisha doing a good job. Kwati and Powell, Nikki, wow, the rank ranking changed. Keep it up. 야사이 안녕하세요. And Emily, very good. Good job. Next quiz is this. So how do you politely say hello in Korean? So there are many syllables. Can you reorder correctly? Can you reorder correctly? So I think the texts are too small for some people. So I read the text for you. So please reorder. First, 녕. 녕. Second, 하. 하. Third, 안. 안. Next, 요. 요. Last. Oh, people answered too quickly, so I didn't even read them all, but very good. So yeah, last word was 세. So 안녕하세요. I want to give a tip. Do Korean people say 안녕하세요? 안녕하세요? Do Korean people pronounce each syllable correctly, like 안녕하세요? Actually, no. We love so much speaking fast. So very often it sounds like this. 안녕하세요. 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 This is how native people say. 안녕하세요. 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 안녕. 안녕하세요. 안녕하십니까? 안녕하십니까? So this polite way to say is 안녕하세요. 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 So we don't say 안녕하세요 syllable by syllable, but it's more like 안녕하세요. It's not 안 even. It's not even 안. It's more like 안녕하세요. 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 So repeat that. Practice that so you can say 안녕하세요 naturally. So next, oh wow, Trayvon is rocking with the longest strike. Keep it up, yay! Trayvon, Pratisha, Powell, Nikhil, doing an awesome work, and other people who joined this quiz show too. I see the rankings are changing. Try to answer quickly and see, Pratisha and Trayvon, you have just 1 point gap. Wow. Next quiz is this. How do you formally say hello in Korean? How do you formally say hello in Korean? I'll read syllables. 니, 영, 안, 십, 하, 까. Wow! Everyone is correct. Wonderful, fantastic. So yes, the formal way to say hello is 안녕하십니까. But Korean people don't say 안녕하십니까. 안녕하십니까. We don't say the syllable by syllable, but we say more naturally by omitting some syllables. 안녕하십니까. 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 So it sounds different from what's written, right? 안녕하십니까. That's why I don't really trust the romanization. The romanization doesn't always follow the exact accurate Korean pronunciation. Okay, so wow, Trayvon, Pratisha, Powell, Nikhil, you're doing a good job. Very good. So now we have this. Good luck. How would you greet your closest friends? So imagine you are at the similar age and you're very close and you speak casually, not formally, politely, because you can make fun of each other, you can make a joke. fast. Yes, you say 안녕, 안녕. So 안녕 is the most common one because it's your closest friend and similar age. But honestly, 안녕하세요 is not exactly wrong because maybe your closest friend is older than you. So you're trying to be polite, but most common one is this. If you say informally, well, this exists. Maybe like someone is like 10 years older than me and he or she is my closest friend, but it's okay. But the most common one is 안녕, 안녕. Okay. Wow. Trayvon, Pratisha, Powell, Nikhil, and 짱, Kwati, Sarah twice. Keep it up. Keep it up. 화이팅! 아자아자 화이팅! Okay, so we still have a question. 짜자잔. Which one would you not say in the business meeting? So imagine you are in a serious business meeting. Now, Chimchim, the president, the CEO of the company, want to release a new computer. So now we are in the business meeting. What computer should he make? How can he improve? So first we have this expression, 안녕하세요, 안녕하세요. Second, 안녕하십니까, 안녕하십니까. Third, 안녕, 안녕. 안녕하세요, 안녕하십니까, 안녕. And here's the tricky part. Which one would you not say in the business meeting? Which means there are two correct expressions to use it in the business meeting, but not one. Uja, teacher, do you do other live classes after this one? Yes, I do. I do the live streaming, these live classes every Thursday at 1 p.m. in Korean time. 1 p.m. in Korean time. So the time will be different in your country. So check out your clock. Check out your clock. But yes, I join. Please join it every Thursday at this time. And 우주별 우왕 파이팅. 야사이 안녕하십니까. Everyone is correct. Very good. So in the business meeting, we often say 안녕하십니까, 안녕하십니까. But it's okay to say 안녕하세요 because it's still polite. It's okay and it's acceptable because especially 안녕하세요 is too common. So it's acceptable to say in the business meeting. But if you want to be very formal, then 안녕하십니까 is more natural. 안녕하십니까 or 안녕하세요, 안녕하세요, 안녕하십니까. But I would never say 안녕 사장님. It's like not a common situation. 안녕하세요. Yes, it sounds like hi is omitted. 안녕하세요, 안녕하세요. So yeah, we don't say 안녕하세요. We say more naturally by omitting the ha sound. Okay. Good job. 트레이봉, you got the high score in this quiz show. 트레이봉 잘했어요. Very good. And 트레이봉, 프라티샤, 파웰, 쿼티. Wow. Very good. Okay, now let's practice a little bit more. This one is actually open-ended question. How would you say hello to Chimchimi? Maybe to you, Chimchim is a teacher. And you want to be very formal at class, so maybe you want to use the formal form. Or to you, Chimchim is a friend. Chimchim is Chimchim is friend. So you want to say casually. That's okay. Or for you, Chimchim is a classmate. You're a classmate, and you guys are not the best friends yet. And you don't know each other's age yet. So maybe you can say hello to Chimchim casually. So it's all up to you. So how would you say Chimchim? How would you say hello, Chimchim? So please let me know. And 가일론 또 가일론 안녕하세요 or 안녕. That's very good. So it sounds like you are trying to be polite, or still you can be casual like 안녕. And 트레이봉, it sounds like you are very close to 침침. So 침침 안녕. That's very natural. And that's how I say it too. I usually say 침침아, or 침침이 안녕. 프라티샤 is still being polite. So 프라티샤 is say 침침씨 안녕하세요. 침침씨 안녕하세요. But 안녕하세요 sounds still friendly. 안녕하세요, polite, but sounds still friendly. And 코아티 안녕, 야옹. That's very cute. 안녕 is slang. So 안녕. And by the way, do you know what is 안녕? 안녕 is hello, slang way to say hello. And 야옹, do you know 야옹? Yaong. This is how a Korean cat make a sound. So it's a cat sound. It's like meow. In Korean, it's yaong. So Kwati think Chim is a cat. So yaong. And Yasa is saying 안녕 to Chim because you have a very close relationship. Emily, Chim is my teacher's friend, so my friend. So I will say 안녕하세요. So you're being polite. Nikhil, polite. 안녕하세요. Nikhil, when you want to say 안녕하세요, please use 침침씨 because 침침이 is too casual. It's too casual. And also formal 안녕하십니까 침침씨 because formal 침침이 is too casual. Okay, so thank you everyone for joining today's quiz show and today's lesson. And please don't forget to check out this PDF lesson note. If you want to get this PDF. And I have homework for you. 따란! 두 사람이 인사하는 대화문을 만들어 보세요. In case you want to get a screenshot. 두 사람이 인사하는 대화문을 만들어 보세요. It means write a dialogue where two people greet each other. So imagine the situation. Maybe two people are neighbors. Maybe two people are best friends. Maybe two people are family members. I have no idea. It's up to you. You can imagine whatever you want. And make some quick dialogue and leave a comment on our YouTube channel or on Facebook page. Or if you personally want me to check, you can let me know on my Instagram at super Kjim. So I'll correct your dialogue, your Korean writings. And even on YouTube channel too, on Korean Class 101 YouTube channel, I check every single comment on this lesson. So leave a comment there. Then I'll leave a comment for you. And only if you want to get personal feedback, this is my Instagram. Okay, so thank you so much everyone. And next week, we will learn parting expressions in Korean. You know, this week, we say how to say hello. Now you need to know how to say bye. And there's some confusing part and many beginners make mistake here. So please join me. So I'll give you clear explanation how to distinguish the similar ones. So it will be 1 p.m. Korean time and Saturday. No, it's not Saturday. September 28th. Yes, it's Thursday in Korean time, 1 p.m. in Korean time. So please join it. So Jenny Yang, 감사합니다. Thank you so much for joining. Yay, you joined. And of course, Kailun, 고마워요. And Powell, Emily, Sarah, Kwati, Nikhil, Katarina. Oh, I'm glad to hear that this was fun. 우주별 and Pratisha, 감사합니다. 진짜 고마워요. Thank you so much. So see you next week. 우주별 noted. Yes. Awesome. See you next week. Bye bye.